Hey guys, welcome back to another Ava for Sims video, and today I'm going to be showing you 5 different Create a Sim mods that will be super helpful for you in Create a Sim when you're trying to either make Sims or you're trying to take screenshots for your family tree, etc. Today I'm going to be showing you my top 5 that I literally use every single day. So the first one is the Stand Still and Cast mod by MizoreYukii. So one of the main kind of issues I had in Create a Sim is when I'd zoom out like this far, my sim would be like swaying around and moving, and it was just really frustrating when I'm trying to like look at her outfit or I'm trying to look at her face. Screenshots especially, they're moving around and I can't do anything. It's very straightforward. It's just your sim is standing still and cast. They don't move, like their eyes move, they still blink and stuff, but they're not swaying around, they're not doing anything like outlandish. So if you get this mod, you're able to finally just see your sims stand still. The only reason I would be kind of not opposed to it, but I could see why some people could be seen as like taking away your sim's personality and Create a Sim. But honestly, I was thinking the same thing too. I was like, well, I like when my sims move around. No, I don't. But I think some of the other mods will help you kind of make your Create a Sim a little bit more colorful and more like personalized to you. Mod number 2 I have is Cast Backgrounds. So as you can see, my cast background right now is an olive green, sort of leafy green. It's not the very bright blue that the Sims 4 comes with. And this is one of the most amazing things I love about sim mods and Create a Sim, the amount of customization you can really bring to your Create a Sim. I change my cast background probably about 3 times, more than 5 times a month, probably even way over that. Obviously, I have a solid color right now. I will put a few screenshots on screen. There are so many different ones. There's this one that I used during Halloween. It's like an outdoor one, and it's super like naturey and spooky, and there's a mirror, and it's super cute. And then I used to have this beach one, so I used to be able to see the beach with your Sims, and I was like, oh my gosh, I had that one for so long, and I love it. But I am kind of a fan of just the solid background colors. Really, just cast backgrounds are amazing. If you're wondering what specific cast background I have right now, it's the Olive Reflective Floor by Plantle. I hope I'm saying that right. All of the mods today will be put linked down in the description. Literally, you can just search up cast backgrounds Sims 4 on Pinterest or Google or anything, and you will get hundreds of thousands of different ones. And I will guarantee you, like, if you look, you will find one that you just absolutely love. Or you can just cycle through them like how I do, like some of my personal favorites, like the beach one, this olive green one. I also had this one mango, and it was super duper cute. It really brings a lot more like light and color to your game, and I just love it. So the third one, that's another big one that a lot of people use, is cast poses. So cast poses, you're actually going to be looking up here where your traits panel is for the sim. So basically, you can really download cast poses from anywhere, but the one thing I will say is they do replace certain traits. So I'm gonna look, I think, yeah, so Art Lover right here. Normally, I don't actually remember what the original one does, but when I click on Art Lover, you're gonna see my sim immediately start posing. Just be careful for that when you're looking at poses, because certain creators are gonna be replacing the bookworm trait, and you don't want to download that and then download another pose pack that is also replacing bookworm. I've never done that before, but I would not condone doing that just because it's going to conflict. And so if I click on bookworm, I have another set of cast poses. These are amazing for screenshots. I think another one I have is active, so I click on active. It's more of like a bro kind of masculine energy you can kind of bring. Cast poses you can literally just search up on Pinterest. I think I have a few different creators, but I can link down below, of course. You can literally just go on Pinterest, search up cast poses. Just remember to make sure to look at the descriptions of each. You do need the teleporter pose mod by, oh gosh, I'd have to look. So the fourth cast mod that I have is a very helpful one, especially with the new tattoos, the business and hobbies tattoos update. I don't remember if this is still going on because I downloaded this mod and it actually helped me. So essentially, I remember when I do my Sims YouTube shorts, obviously I zoom in and it has like the perfect ratio of face right here. When the tattoos update came out, my proportions were all weird for my Sims, but this mod not only helped with the awkward proportions that you get when you zoom in on your Sim's face, but it also helps with accessories. I'm gonna go to the accessories button right here, and she already has some accessories. So one thing you will see that is very different, that when I clicked on it, it immediately goes to her nails, and that is one thing I love. This mod is by NorthernSiberaWinds. So this mod is called the Cast Tuning mod, and essentially, like, you can click on any of these, like your rings, your nails, and you're able to zoom in on them and actually get a good look at them, because normally if you don't have this mod, it just zooms in right here and you just can't see any of the nails. You can't, like, but it immediately goes to that, and that is the one thing I love. So if I wanted to change my Sims fingernails, boom, and it's right there and you can see it, and it's amazing, and it is literally a giant lifesaver. She's gonna still stay in the same position, and you can change and look at bracelets, watches, all of these different little things, and it's just really an amazing mod that I didn't know that I needed till now. I would recommend, this is definitely my top 5, easily makes my top 5 cast mods, and it is just so helpful, and it just fixes all of those little niche problems that you just wanted fixed but you didn't know how. Okay, so the last mod that I have today in my top 5 is the cast lighting mod. Now this is different from Reshade. So Reshade, you click your home button and you have all of these different effects, and you have to download Reshade. It's a totally different thing. But yeah, Reshade has nothing to do with lighting mods or gameplay mods. Yeah, so as you can see, so the one that I use is the Fixated FrontGlo version 2. As you can see, that is nowhere in here because, again, it's not a Reshade mod, it's a cast lighting mod. Another thing that you can probably see is the lighting around my Sim's legs and how kind of prominent it is. And if you like go to the side, you can see her hands kind of change, and the lighting is just amazing. The one that I use, I kind of switched a bit between a few. I tried out a few, and then I realized this was my favorite out of all of them. I had seen Miss Lollipop Sims uses it. I know Nixel, I think, uses it, and like all of these other creators. And I was trying to find, I was like, what is making their Sims like legs glow, basically? And then I found it because I had to search up like reflective floor Sims 4, like I don't even know, just some crazy thing. And so now if you've been looking for that, I would gladly put that link in the description, because I know a lot of big sim content creators use this mod, and I just love it so much. It looks so nice. Like it makes my cast look so nice. And I'll also put down my old one and a few other ones that I recommend if you're not really the biggest fan of the FrontGlo mod. There's also different versions. Like it doesn't have to be as intense as mine is. It can just be a little bit. A few other honorable mentions, I will say. The More Columns mod. This, oh my gosh, this mod is like such a lifesaver. You only have 2 in regular game, and it's really frustrating when the amount of packs I have and all the custom content, I just cannot find things even if I click like filter custom content, and it's still so much. This is another one. I will say this one breaks, especially UI cheats and More Cast Columns mod. When Sims 4 games update, you have to like make sure to be on top of when the creator updates their mods, because More Cast Columns mod and UI cheats makes your game kind of crazy. Like icons will be disappearing, and it just makes your game a little hectic. So I would say if you are planning on using More Cast Columns or UI cheats, just be aware that you're gonna have to be like on top of it. Like I remember I think it was UI cheats that had messed up my skills tab, and you can see that in my first episode of my legacy challenge. It's just blurred out, and the Sims is weird, but it is super helpful, and I would totally recommend More Cast Columns to anyone who like uses a lot of custom content or has a bunch of packs and they want to kind of figure. I know we have the filter system, but I think it just helps out a lot in general. I hope you guys enjoyed this mod showcase today. If you like this sort of content and you like Sims content, all this stuff, make sure to hit that red subscribe button down below and click the little bell to get notifications turned on, so that when I upload videos or upload shorts, you will be the first one to know and you can watch that content super early. Make sure to also check out my newest episode of my Sims 4 Rags to Riches challenge. A lot of stuff has been happening, and I really hope you guys enjoy that content. Let me know in the comments down below which cast mod is your favorite, which ones you use, which ones you haven't used, which ones you want to use. And if you guys have any questions about CC, obviously let me know in the comments. Literally any questions, put them down below. I will answer them. I'm really good with answering comments. Hope you guys have an amazing day, and make sure to keep simming. Bye guys!